Welcome, Live Yoga Channel. We're here in Manoa. Come join us, roll out your mat, do some yoga. Find our way into a comfortable seated position. Legs crossed if that's comfortable for you, with a long spine. Shoulders are relaxing, can rest the palms to the knees, can touch the thumb and the forefinger if that is comfortable for you. Once again, soften the muscles of the face and let's close the eyes, bring the tension inward. We'll meet our guide for the journey, the hour-long practice. The guide is the breath. So see if we can notice the breath wherever it is that we find it in this moment. Perhaps tuning in to the left nostril and the right nostril. Any coolness or heat, any stuckness or freedom, whatever that is, just observe our breath and breathing. Simply setting an intention to stay connected to the breath. With this intention in mind, we'll get our practice moving with our first exercise, pranayama, breath controls. Do a round of Kapalabhati, forceful exhalations. It's a forceful exhalation through the nostrils, belly button goes towards the spine. Passive inhalation to follow. Let's move together at my pace. Take an inhalation. And let's begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Continue. Exhale, 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 all the breath. Kumbha, breath for tension. Inhale, half lung of air. Hold the breath in, chin to chest, shoulders to ears. Engage the perineum like you're keeping yourself from going to the loo. You can gaze into the center of the mind stuff. No breath in. Slowly, when you're ready, release the holds, release the breath. We'll do a second round of Kumbha. Inhale once again. You can swallow and hold the breath in. Gauge the holds, gaze to the center of the mind stuff. Slowly release the hold, slowly release the breath. Allow the eyes to come open, keep the head still. Moving the prana into the eyes. So much time in front of the mobile screens. Let's do yoga for the eyes. Take an inhale. On the exhale, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, center. Inhale, exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Inhale. And exhale, look down, far right, look up, look left, look down, center. Another inhale. And exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Instead of stretching the eyes, let's focus the eyes now. Right hand comes up, shoulder height, not too high. Fingertip in line with the eyes, gazing all our focus to the finger without blinking. Slowly bend the elbow, fingertip to the nose. Tratakam. And slowly engage the fingertip back out. Gazing beyond momentarily. Once again, focus to the finger without blinking. All the way to the nose, moving slowly. Focusing the eyes. Slowly extending out. Gaze beyond. And one last time, focus to the finger, move slowly. Try not to blink as you slowly extend the finger back out. Release the hands, release the gaze, palms together, rubbing the hands, let's get some heat. And then right palm, right eye, left palm, left eye, palming of the eyes, healing energies coming into the eye sockets, the rods, the cones of the retina. Long, slow, deep breath in, please. Nice, relaxed, easy. Exhalation to follow. Release the hands, interlace the fingers, press the palms away, and extend the arms up overhead. Sit bones are down, you can bring a side stretch in if that's comfortable for you. Elbows in line with the ears, palms pressing up to the heavens. Slight constriction in the back of the throat. Ujjayi pranayama, breathing the sound of the ocean waves. And let's release. Back of the hands touch. Yoga for the hands and fingers. Take the right hand down to interlace into the left fingers. Roll the arms in, up, and over to whatever your degree of flexibility is today. This morning may look different than it did yesterday. Extend those arms, bringing the yoga into the wrists, the elbows, and the shoulders. Release. Same thing on the other side. Left comes up over the right. Interlace. Roll. Continue to smile and breathe as you extend the arms forward. Fingers, knuckles, wrists. Once again, all the way up into the shoulders here. And release. Extend the legs out in front. Continuing to move through the warm-up. Sit bones are down. This is Dandasana, staff position. Lift your chest. Keep the hands at your side, or a little behind you if you need, just to find the balance. We're going to squeeze the toes for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6, and hold. Release. Waking up the toes. Right leg comes up and over the left. Interlacing the toes. Now, similar to what we did with the fingers, try not to use your hands. Perhaps one toe, second toe. Every day is different. Third toe. Perhaps the fourth and the fifth. Wherever you get, let's squeeze those toes. Squeezing the toes, activating the nerves all the way up into the sciatic nerve. And release. Same thing on the other side. Left comes over the right, interlace toes. This side might look a little different than the other. Maybe different than last week. Tell yourself, if you cannot get 5 toes, be happy with 4 or 3, maybe 1. Say maybe next week, maybe next month, maybe next year. Squeeze the toes for 3, 2, 1, and release. Yoga coming to the ankles forward. Release. 2, release. 3, release. 4, release. 5, release. 6, hold. Clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Yoga up into the knees, to the chest. Interlace your hands around the elbows. Sit tall. Rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch legs now. Yoga into the opposite knee. Lift the chest. Rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Release the leg. Come up to the front of the mat. Right heel coming into the perineum. Left leg going back. This is yoga for the quads. You're going to slowly walk the body back to your degree of flexibility. Listening to the body. It's early in the practice. Perhaps you have the privilege to drop to one elbow and the other. If that is your edge or beyond it, please remember to breathe here. Breath is the guide. If possible, you can let the head out, top of the head to the mat, perhaps the entire Spine, front knee is down, front thigh is down. If you've got the privilege, arms extend up overhead, breathing slowly and deeply, please. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Elbows to the earth. Take your time coming up. And we're going to switch, same thing, onto the other side. Left heel is in, right leg comes back. Maybe very different on this side than it was on the other side. So listen to your body. Right knee down, right hip down, perhaps one elbow and the other. Maybe the top of the head, or the entire spine come to lay flat with the arms extend, listening to our bodies, breathing deeply, warming up the quads. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Elbows to the earth, and come on all the way up. Standing position, feet together, up at the front of our mats. Fingertips to the sides. Standing tall. Feet together, eyes closed now. We'll visualize a beautiful sunrise or sunset we've seen recently. Contemplate our personal relationship with this amazing star lighting up, giving life force energy to our planet, all the people and living things on it. So grateful for this amazing sun. We'll do Surya Namaskar, 12 poses linked together with the breath. Take a deep inhalation. On the exhale, eyes open, hands heart level. Inhale, arms all the way up. You can reach up, lift up, you look up, and on an exhaling breath, hinge and fold the body forward. First stretch of the day, the morning for us here in Hawaii. You got a windy morning. Listening to the sound of our breath. Key to this pose is the breath. Begin to straighten both legs. You can place the fingertips in line with the toes. If you've got the privilege, you can press the palms to the earth. Keep lifting the belly button. Extending the forehead and chest down to the front sides of the legs. Breathing deeply, please. Bend the knees. The left leg back, left knee down, Ashwashan Chalanasana, lunge forward, open the chest, breast point moving all the way up to the sky, arms peeling back, gravity peeling the arms back. You can bring your gaze forward and up to the ceiling, front knee towards the midline, back knee and foot into the earth. Go where you can continue to breathe. And place the hands in line with the front foot. Turn the back toes, step back. Parvokonasana, this is mountain pose. Body shapes like a V here. Spread the fingertips wide, press the palms to the earth evenly. Inner elbows drawing towards one another as the chin drops softly to the chest. Make some space between the shoulder blades. Lengthen the muscles of the rib cage, the intercostalis as we engage Uddiyana Bandha, the belly button rising up to the heavens, tailbone coming with it, body shapes like a V. You may notice one knee wants to press back more than the other. See if you can press both knees back evenly. You may notice one heel wants to press down more than the other. See if we can press both heels down evenly. Steady in the breath, mountain pose. Back of an exhaling breath, slowly drop the knees to the earth, heart right between the thumbs, elbows up, can come to the fingers if you like, 2 feet, 2 knees, chest, chin, and 2 hands to the earth, Ashtanga Namaskar, extend the chin slightly, buttocks is up, shoulders squeeze, elbows all the way up to the sky. Audible inhalations and exhalations, please. And on an inhaling breath, point the toes. You can go to Bhujangasana, place the hands, lift the chest, or if you have neck or back injury or just warming up, you can bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. Soften the belly, lift the chest, gaze up, press the palms to the earth, point the back toes. Sphinx pose or Bhujangasana, warming up the low back. Place the hands, turn the top of the head on an exhaling breath. We arrive back in mountain pose. Body shaping like Mount Everest here. Left foot forward, right knee down. Ashwasana Shalanasana on the other side. Again, listening to the body without any struggle or strain. Lunge to the hips. Lift the chest, gaze up, peel the arms back. Place the hands on exhaling breath, feet together. Backs of the legs are lengthening here. You may notice the body's starting to warm up. You may have the privilege to press the hands to the earth. If you do, you can bend the elbows. Lift the belly button and pull the forehead in the direction of the shins. Palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands, heart level. Beautiful. Release the palms to the sides. We'll do another round. Surya Namaskar, salutation to the sun. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hands, heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale. Open the chest. Place the hands. Exhale, mountain pose. No breath. Knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale. Cobra Bhujangasana. Lift the chest. Gaze up. Look up. Turn the tops of the toes. Exhale. Rolling back. Mountain pose. Right leg forward. Left knee down. Inhale, open the chest. Ashwasana Shalanasana. Place the hands. Feet together on the exhaling breath. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms. Close the eyes and momentarily visualize memory of a beautiful crescent moon. We got a beautiful crescent moon in the sky this weekend. Rising early, lighting up the sky. Grateful for the moon, other celestial body exerting tremendous influence on our home planet, affecting the tides, the oceans and streams, similarly affecting the human aquarium that lives inside of us. Blood, plasma, brain made up of mostly water, all affected very intimately from the moon. Do Chandra Namaskar, the salutation to the moon, making the mind our very best friend. Eyes come open, changing only 4th and 9th postures. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms all the way up. Reach up and look up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Forward fold, maybe deepening here. Take a few breaths. Got the privilege to have the palms to the earth. You can turn the hands around. Straightening the legs, lifting the belly button. Forehead comes to the direction of the shins. And the knees, left leg back. Left knee down, hands heart level. Inhaling breath. Chandrasana. Arms coming up overhead. Continuing to lunge into the hips. Front knee coming towards midline. Gaze can follow, looking up to the heavens. To your degree of flexibility, with a smile on the face, continue to breathe. And place the hands, turn the back toes, right leg back. Mountain pose, spreading hands and feet shoulder distance, pressing evenly into both hands, evenly into both heels. Knees, chest, and chin to the earth without any breath. Ashtanga Namaskar. And inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, turn the toes. Mountain pose. Left foot forward, right knee down, hands together, heart level. It's inhaling breath, arms come up and overhead. So as the hips lunge down, the arms reach up. Keep that back knee and foot to the earth, grounding. Front knee coming towards the center of the body. Gaze can come up to the ceiling. With a smile on the face. Chandrasana, crescent moon pose. And place the hands. Exhaling breath, feet together. Backs of the legs come long and strong. Forehead to the shin. Palms together. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Hands heart level. Release the palms to the sides. We'll do the same thing on the other side, moving together with breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, eyes open. Hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back. Right knee down. Inhale, Chandrasana, crescent moon. Place the hands. Exhale, Parvokonasana, mountain pose. No breath. Knees, chest, and chin come down. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, mountain. Right foot forward. Left knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Arms up overhead. Place the hands. Exhale, feet together. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Beautiful. Close the eyes momentarily. Notice the impacts of these postures on the internal physiology of your body. Visualizing the beating of the heart. Can feel the heartbeat, sign of life. Notice the vibrations in the fingers and the toes, the capillaries vibrating, sign of fresh prana and life force. Similarly up in the brain and the skull. So grateful for this movement of prana. Eyes to come open for our first posture. This is Uttanasana, chair pose. Hands come together, heart level. Inhale, the arms all the way up. Palms can be in a steeple or otherwise just release the shoulders. Exhaling breath, sit the button tail down and back like we're sitting into a chair. Knees stay together. Buttocks comes down probably a little bit further. Sit down a little more. Natural curve in the low back. Keep lifting the heart. Elbows are straight. Fingertips pointing. Gaze is up towards the ceiling. So look up without changing the shape of the head. If you've got the privilege, you can sit down a little further. You can lift the toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Dvik-asana, double angle pose. Feet are together, interlace the arms back behind you, squeeze the palms away, or together, squeeze the shoulders together. Take an inhale, and on the exhaling breath, hinge and fold. Try and avoid your house plants if you've got any creeping up on you like me. Otherwise, backs of the legs come long. Arms coming all the way up towards the ceiling, forehead Once again, the direction of the shins. Keep lifting the belly button. Bring the weight slightly out of the heels. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Arms to low back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Continue to move through the chair series. Go to twisted chair. Bring some prana, fresh life force energy into the stomach. Take a deep inhalation. And on the exhaling breath, sit down. Bring the left elbow over to the edge of the right thigh. Knees stay together. Head, neck, and turn towards the side wall. Palms are together. Belly button is down and across. 3, 2, 1. If you've got the privilege, you can look down. Otherwise, stay right where you're at. Fingertips come in line with the toes. Right hand up to the ceiling. Head and neck turn to follow if there's no stress. Continue to look up. Bring the belly button and across. Knees together. For 3, 2, 1. And release all the way back to heart level. Bring some fresh life force energy now into the lovely liver. Hardest working internal organ. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, same thing on the other side. Sit down. Right elbow to the left thigh. Head and neck turn. Palms are in prayer. Once again, the belly button is coming down and across. Thighs. Knees stay together. Slow down the breath. If this is comfortable for you, you can look down. Bring the right hand in line with the right toes. Keep it hooked around the edge of the knee. Left arm's reaching up to the sky. Nice twist happening. Again, bringing life force energy to that amazing, amazing liver. Gazing up towards the ceiling or going to your bind for 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands all the way back to heart level. Release the palms to the sides. Take a step back. 4, table position. Arms coming all the way up overhead. Again, palms together or released. To inhale. And on the exhale, hinge and fold the body. Flat back, arms extending. Bring the weight slightly out of the heels. Straighten the elbows, reach through the fingertips. Line of energy from the sits bones out through the fingers. Gaze is down in front. Soften the jaw. Relax. Flat back with the belly up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands together at heart level. Do balance pose. Bend both knees. Gonna lift the right leg up and back. Press the rear heel. Straighten the left leg. Palms can stay right where they're at. If you've got the privilege, even just for a second, go ahead and extend those arms out in front. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall. Press out through the rear heel. Reach out through the front fingertips for 3. Keep reaching. 2, 1, and release. Let's bring the hands down in front. Left hand about a foot in front, about 6 inches to the side. If possible, go ahead and lift that right arm. Bring it up to the right hip. You're going to stack the hips, straighten the left leg. You can come to your fingertips, can claw those hands if you need. Otherwise, the whole arm reaches. Can turn the head and neck to the side wall. So you continue to stack the hips. You can reach the right arm up to the ceiling. This is half moon position. Head and neck turn to the side wall. To your degree of flexibility, if you'd like, go ahead and bend that back knee. Right hand's going to reach back and grab it anywhere you can find. Straighten, big opening in the left hip here. If you could hear mine, it would be screaming. Continue to breathe. Kick that foot into the hand for 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake it out. Ooh. Waking up the hips. Shake it out. Same thing on the other side. Similar sequence. New experience. Hands to heart level. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, straighten the right leg. Left leg's coming up and back. Body's going to pendulum forward. If you've got the privilege, you can release the arms. Give it a shot. Test your balance. Even for a second is just fantastic. It's okay if we wobble. And it's okay if we fall. Press out through the rear heel. Reach out through the front fingers for 3, 2. This is balance pose. 1, release. Hands to heart level. Hands can come in front. You can use both hands at first. And the right hand about a foot in front, 6 inches to the side. Left hand comes up to the hips to stack. I like to use kind of my front 3 fingers, gives me a little distance. Luckily that middle finger is a little bit longer. Touches to the floor, head and neck turn to the side wall. Stacking those hips, left arm all the way up to the ceiling. This is a half moon position. For 3, 2, 1, bend the back knee. See if you can kick the hand to the foot. Real windy day here in Manoa. Kicking the foot into the hand. Straightening the right leg if possible, waking up that hip. And eventually stand up if you'd like. For 3, 2, 1, and timber. Release. It's okay if you fall. Shake it out. Bring the feet mat distance apart. Pinky toe edge in line with the sides of the mat. Do swing tree, appropriate for our weather pattern here in Hawaii today. Got a windy, rainy day. This is a tree in a hurricane. We're going to sway like a palm tree. Right hand comes up to grab the left wrist. Take the left hip way out. Right hand grabs the left. Pulls it over. Right shoulder slightly forward. Gaze up towards that left armpit chest. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Same thing on the other side. Left hand grabs right wrist. Right hip comes way out. Stretching the side body all the way over. Keep pulling left hand to right wrist. Left shoulder slightly forward. Gazing up towards the armpit chest on the right. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Feet 5 inches apart in preparation for Padahastasana. This is hands to feet. Find your way all the way down. Hands, if possible, coming under the feet. Otherwise, just rest them to the backs of the calves, maybe the fronts of the shins. Again, it is windy, so our doors are slamming. Apologize for the loud noises. Continuing to use our concentration to bring us deeper into our practice and poses. Forward folds give us the opportunity to reach forward. Belly button's going to be lifting up here. Belly button comes up, backs of the legs are straight. Continuing to breathe. And release. Peace finger is going to grab the big toes. Stretching the neck here. Like to bring the belly and chest forward first. If your hands are in the back of your calves, just leave them right there. Otherwise, fingers to toes. Gazing towards the front side of the room. Maybe the bottom corner. Maybe the middle, perhaps all the way to the upper corner where the front wall meets the ceiling. Keep looking up for 3, 2, 1, and release. Place the hands. Step back. Parvokonasana. Mountain pose, hands and feet shoulder distance apart. Bend the right knee, press the left heel to the earth. Bend the left knee, press the right heel to the earth. Straighten both knees, press both heels evenly to the earth. And we'll keep the right heel down as we lift the left leg all the way up. Big toe stays in the midline, leg is straight. Okay. Straighten that right elbow, press that right heel to the earth. For 3, 2, lift a little higher, inhale. And on the exhaling breath, left foot all the way forward, outer edge of the back foot turns in, 10, 20, maybe 30 degrees, sink the hips. This is our Virabhadrasana warrior series. Sink down, right hip coming forward, hands together at heart level. If you've got the privilege, arms come all the way up overhead, steeple, or just go ahead and release the palms. Sink to the hips, lift the palms. Smile on the face, right shoulder slightly forward in line with the left. Pinky toe edge of the back foot is down. Soften those front toes. Keep a smile on the face for 3, 2, 1, and release. Extending here, the skeletal system wide. Back foot opens a little bit. You can feel the bones suspended in place. Activated by the muscles and tendons. Can gaze out at those front fingertips. Thank you, hands. Thank you, feet. Thank you, bones. Sink down a little bit more. Virabhadrasana 2. Bring the right arm forward. Fearless warrior, Advaya Virabhadrasana. Here's where we like to smile at the burn in the hip. Smile at the shake of that front leg. Keep reaching the body forward. Body shapes a diagonal with the heart lifting. 3, 2, 1, and release. Left hand to the earth, right hand to the sky. Head and neck turn towards the side wall. Your degree of flexibility here. Stay active in the feet, active in the legs. Release the right hand to the low back. Go for your bind. Left hand reaches up to grab the right wrist if you've got the privilege. Either way, head, neck turn to the sky. Heart lifting towards the ceiling for 3, 2, 1, and release the hands. Release the back knee. Kondinyasa. This is our arm balancing sequence. Heel toe, left foot really wide. It's almost like a little split here. Hands come into push-up position. A is for attempt. Let's give it a chance. See, bend the elbows. You gotta hook the right elbow to the right inner thigh. Left knee is hooked to the left inner thigh. Straighten the back knee, come to the toes. Lift the chin. If possible, lift the back toes for 1 inch. Just for 1 second is great. Give it an effort for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Come to meet Terra in the child's pose. Buttocks to heels, forehead resting comfortably to the mat or a pillow in front. Palms turn to face up. Grateful for the beautiful nervous system as the head rests. We notice the mind can find some ease. Grateful for the mind, for the intellect, the senses. Give us the ability to smell and touch and taste and feel and hear. So grateful for the nerves that are creating these amazing abilities, human capacities. Grateful for the senses, grateful for the nerves and the nervous system. Inhaling breath, let's rise up. We'll meet ourselves in Parvokonasana, mountain pose, on the other side. This time, left heel stays down, right leg's gonna lift up. Straighten the left arm, press the left heel to the earth. Right big toe in line with the midline, lift a little higher. For 3, 2, take an inhale. Exhaling breath, right foot all the way forward. Body knows the journey here. We're in the warrior series. Get your distance, sink the hips. Left hip slightly forward. Hands come to heart level. Inhaling breath, arms come up and overhead. Left shoulder in line with the right. Soften those front toes. Sink to those hips. Glue that pinky toe edge of that back foot down. For 3, 2, 1. Open it up. If you need a little more distance in the back foot, please take it. Arms parallel to the earth. Palms can be up or down, depending how that affects your shoulders. Our gaze is out at our front fingertips. Smiling from the inside out here. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2 position. Left hand comes to meet the right. Fearless warrior. Once again, body's in a diagonal. Arms are reaching. Gaze is forward and up. Smiling at the fearlessness arriving. For 3, 2, 1. Right hand to the earth. Left hand all the way up to the ceiling. Lift the heart. Stay strong in the legs. For 3, 2. Left hand to the low back. Prep for your bind. Otherwise, continue to lift. Lift the heart up to the sky. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Left knee to the earth, hands to the earth. Heel toe, right leg way out. Walk that back knee back slightly again. It's okay if you wobble, and it's okay if you fall. We smile. Smiling. Push up position, body comes forward, hook the elbows to the hips. When you find it, you're gonna love it. Slight pressure there, but you can handle it. Straighten the right leg, straighten the back leg, lift the chin, lift the back toes for 3, 2, 1, and child's pose. Balasana. Grateful for the largest organ on the body, the skin. Noticing the alchemical mix of elements, the fire element rising, mixing with the water element of the body, creating a steam, a level of purification happening inside the body. Pores are beginning to open, allowing each and every cell of the skin to breathe in fresh prana, life force, energy. Grateful for this glistening, beautiful skin. Detoxifying, building immunity, healthfulness from inside out. Inhale, let's rise up. We'll come to meet seated on our knees. We'll bring the knees a little greater than hip distance apart. Go into camel position, Ukkstrasana. So knees a little greater than hip distance. You can turn the toes up, or you can keep them flat to the earth. To your degree of flexibility here, hands can come to the low back, like Terra is demonstrating with the elbows in. Squeeze the shoulders and start to press the hips forward. If there's any tension in your head and neck, you continue to look up. If you've got the freedom, you can start to release the head, reach one hand and the other back in the direction of the heels. If you grab your heels, keep pressing the hips forward, listening to your body wherever it's at on this day. Keep breathing. Not so easy to breathe here, so small sips of oxygen will be helpful. Hips forward, heart up, head back for 3, 2, 1. Hands come back to the low back. Release the hands in front. Come to meet in child's pose once again. Big opening there in the front side of the body, using all this heat to create opening in the front of the chest. You can notice the grateful for the heart now, the beating of the heart. Yogis believe that the heart energy governs the emotion of love. So when we open up this heart, can feel now the reverberations of that cellular energy, that beautiful love spreading to every cell in your body. Just go ahead and allow yourself to feel that. So grateful for the heart. Inhale, rising up. And then on an exhaling breath, let's come to an easy squat. So you can just turn the toes, come down, sit in an easy squat. Preparation for some more arm balancing while we have this heat in the body. Let's have some fun. Arms in front. This is crow position. Knees are going to press into the back, so the triceps or the elbows. Buttocks comes up slightly. Gaze comes forward just a few inches in front. Find your edge. If the head comes too far down, you're going to find yourself in your headstand. So unless you want to go there, keep the gaze forward. If you're ready to go to your headstand, please do so. Otherwise, the rest of us will give Bakasana, this is crow. Maybe one foot, maybe one toe, maybe big toes. Keep reaching up. Trying one toe, second toe, both toes. Reach up, look up. If you want to go to the headstand, you may do so. Change the gaze, then the head comes down to your degree of flexibility. If you're comfortable with the headstand, you can stay in it. Otherwise, come to meet me. Now in Sarvangasana, this is shoulder stand. All right. Knees to chest. Spine is flat to the earth. And then go ahead, go up. Easy when you're up. And then hands come to the low back. If you've got a stiff neck like me, this feels great. So hands to the low back. Stay really powerful there. Keep the head and neck still. Feet like you're standing on a ceiling. You can gaze right between the big toes. If you're in your headstand, you want to try some variations, now's a great time. You can do your splits or wide legs. Otherwise, we're in shoulder stand. Go ahead and extend one leg all the way up and overhead. Opposite leg stays up. It's perfectly okay if the feet don't touch the floor. Keep the hands on the low back for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, legs together. And let's switch sides. Opposite leg reaching down. Continue to breathe. And then legs together. Go back to your shoulder stand. And when you're ready, we will transition to Halasana. This is plow position. Perfectly okay if the feet don't touch the floor. You keep the hands up on the low back if you've got the privilege. Touch the toes to the earth. Keep pressing the heels away from you. Interlace the palms and fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift yourself up a little bit higher. Halasana, this is plow. Gaze is at the belly button. Great for the thalamus, hypothalamus. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Let's find our way out. I like to release the hands to the side from there slowly. Got to engage the belly here. Start to sit the spine back down vertebra by vertebra. If you'd like to bend your knees, place the feet to the earth, or keep the legs extended. Yogi's choice right there as we move to a relaxed lying down position in preparation for counter pose. This is Matsyendrasana, fish pose, heels together. You can bring the hands underneath the buttocks, real close to the body. If not, elbows are down, spread the palms. Take an inhale, lift the chest. Energy, the elbows, top of the head to the earth. Big toes together, point them away. Lower set of teeth passing the upper set of teeth. Create your fish gills. For 5. Keep lifting the chest. 3. Pointing the toes. 2. 1. And slowly release the head back in contact with the earth. Turn the head and neck from side to side and back to center. Continue releasing any tension in the head and neck. Gonna bend the knees. Right heel, right buttock. Left heel to left buttock. This is Setu Bandhasana bridge pose. Hands at the earth. Spine long. Inhale, lift the hips. Point the hips to the sky. Lift the belly, lift the ribs. Lift the chest. Chin comes in the direction of the chest if you've got the privilege. Interlace the shoulder blades underneath you, lifting yourself up a little bit higher. This is Setu Bandhasana. Probably the safest place to do our back bends on the mat. Nice and easy. Keep the head still. Keep engaging the thighs. Lifting the belly and buttocks. For 3, 2, 1. If you'd like, you can stay right there. Otherwise, let's move on to Chakrasana, wheel position. Release the arms. Fingertips in line with the shoulders. Elbows stay in close. Come to stand on the palms. Come all the way up to the top of the head. Take a deep inhale. And lift up, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. You can lift the heels, keep pressing the hips up to the sky for 3, 2, lift a little further, 1, and release the entire spine all the way back to the earth. Take a little corpse pose here, Shavasana. Notice the beating of the heart. Turn the palms to face open. Take a deep inhalation, please. And a long, slow exhalation. Slowing down the beating heart. Mindfully slow down the beat in the heart. Using the breath. We'll bring the arms up overhead now. Reach the toes and the right arm. Reach the left toes, left arm. Both toes, both arms. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, yoga sit up. Coming all the way up. We'll do some forward folds. Feet are together. Sit bones are down. Toes up to the sky. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Fold forward, hands to feet position once again. Maybe that means hands to knees, calf, shins, somewhere along the way. Most important, let's get that belly button extending up. Lift the chest, gaze, nose in the direction of the toes eventually. Drop the forehead in the direction of the shins. Slow down the breath once again in the forward fold. Steady and mindful in the inhalations. Relaxed and easy in the exhalations. Release. Feet come hip distance apart in preparation for spinal twisting. Right arm's going to come back behind us just beyond the line of symmetry. Left hand comes over to the right thigh. Turn the head and neck all the way towards the back corner of the room. You can gaze down towards that back corner. You can come to the back elbow for 3, 2, 1, and release. Same thing on the other side. Twist around the other direction. Left hand beyond the line of symmetry. About 2 feet back behind you. Find your distance. Right hand over the left thigh. Head and neck turn. Gaze towards the bottom left corner of your mat. You come to the rear elbow if that's available to you for 3, 2, 1, and release. Do boat pose. Finish things up for the practice this morning. Knees into the chest, can straighten the legs. Extend the arms, lift the chest. Gaze right between the big toes for 5, 4, 3, 2. Do Kapalabhati, forceful exhalations. And release. Legs down, spin around 180 degrees. Everybody's favorite yoga posture. This is corpse pose. Shavasana. Remove the hair bun. Close the eyes, turn the palms to face up. Ankles flopping to the sides, about a foot or 2 apart. Hands just a few inches away from the side body. Close the eyes, feel the weight of gravity in support of the body. Entire backside of the body coming in contact with your mat and floor. Do active relaxation. Point the right toes, lift the right leg just an inch off the mat. Squeeze, flop the left. Point the left toes, lift the left leg, lift and squeeze, flop the left leg. Squeeze the buttocks like you're going to lift it, but take the belly button down, down to the earth. Squeeze and release. Hips, genitals, midsection, all relax. Deep inhalation into the chest. Lift, lift, lift the rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, open the mouth, let the air out. Fist with the right hand, lift the right arm. Squeeze, flop the arm. Fist with the left arm, lift and squeeze, flop the left arm. Just turn the head and neck from side to side. And gently back to center. Chin comes in the direction of the chest, lengthening the cervical spine, chin to chest, and Release. Opening the mouth wide, wide, wide. Stick the tongue out and down. Return the mouth. Squeeze the muscles of the face. Make a funny face. Eyelids, eyebrows. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax and soften all the muscles in our face. Completely smooth face. Perfectly relaxed body now from our head to our toes, resolving to remain relaxed and still for the remainder of our practice. Become aware of the breath and breathing at the nostrils, please. Use your attention, deepening inward focus and concentration on the breath. Remaining a witness, an observer to the breath. Shifting the attention to the breath at the belly button, watching the navel rise and fall with each passing breath. Watching the navel rise and fall with each passing breath. Let's count the breath together now, backwards from 10 as the navel rise at 10, navel falls at 10. Navel rise at 9, navel falls at 9. Stay with the count. Stay with your breath. Try not to lose count all the way to 1. When you're ready, you can release the breath, release the count. Let the attention drift effortlessly now wherever it goes. Noticing perhaps deepening sensations, impulses, urges towards relaxation. Cultivate the witness, one who simply allows for it all. Trusting that everything is in its perfect place, time, and space. Body effortlessly rejuvenating itself, natural, spontaneous healing arriving. Trust fully in the process. Allowing yourself to let go even further now. From this very relaxed place, become aware of our breath and breathing once again, noticing the belly rise and fall. Gradually deepening each inhalation and exhalation now, please. Using the breath to gently wake up the body, the head, the nose, the fingers, the toes. Any natural moves or stretches that arrive for you, perfectly placed in this moment. Let this gradual awakening guide you effortlessly to a comfortable side lying position. Drop back to stillness. Savor the deep inner connectivity. Trust this inner stillness is available to you whenever you most need it, and really at all times. Using the strength of the hands, we'll press ourselves up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes are closed. Spine is long, much the same way as we began. Smooth face. Energetic attention at the brow center. Trusting this deepening meditative observer. Becoming the one who watches. And allowing for all things to be exactly as they are. We'll bring the hands together at heart level, dropping the chin towards the Lord in the heart. Grateful for these practices, sacred breath, and this amazing Cyber Ohana Sangha family, the community of practitioners. We're so grateful for you. Thank you for joining us. Closing customarily. Namaste. Eyes to come open. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube family. Thank you, yogi practitioners. We wish you the best day ever. This day is the perfect day to do all the things that you know how, so we are grateful for you and all the gifts that you bring. Let people be astonished by the spectacular vibration of alignment and empowerment that comes with you off the mat. Bring the empowerment that you feel on the mat out into the world, and we will all be living in a much better place. Thank you so much. We are grateful. Catch Terra this week on Wednesday. We shifted over from Tuesday, so you'll get your chair yoga fix on Wednesday. And then we're going to do Trust Your Guts yoga for the organs after that. Lots of great talk story happening there. And then. So much to do. So find us on YouTube. Find us again on the mat Thursday morning. We are grateful. Thank you. Have a lovely day. We'll see you soon. Namaste.